What's up, Aquarius? How are y'all? I'm ClairV. Welcome to Spread Space. In case you're new, I recorded your reading already, and this Uranus, where the new moon and all of this, deleted my video. Like, poof, gone. And this is not the first time. This is like the third time this week. So perhaps you had to back up your messages, your stuff like that. We are going to pull a whole bunch of new cards. I can't even begin to... I know that when I did do your cards, you had like 3 devils come up, because I used 3 different decks, and all the devils from all the decks came in your reading. And I know this is about control, and, being tied down, being chained to something, or I should say, this is about being unchained to whatever it is that we have been chained to. And this is like the devil that had to come. For instance, I know I shared the story about Adam and Eve, how if Adam wouldn't have been watching Lucifer and Eve, he wouldn't have known what to do with his penis. So, like, this is this kind of wisdom that without you going through this situation, you won't know what step to take next. So this had to happen in order for you to be more aware of what's coming next. And happy birthday, by the way. Happy birthday, Aquarius. For February, or whenever you find this. They're flying everywhere. Ooh. The Queen of Wands making a very dramatic entrance into your reading, Aquarius. We have one like this. We'll reveal that at the end. We have Joy in the center. The Knight of Wands. So we have a lot of fire energy here, Aquarius. So perhaps we've been running and need to take a break. We have a nice little pyramid here. Then we have the second set of your pyramid that will, when we go deeper, and let's show you your cards. Okay, here, Aquarius. Alright, so we have the Fool. I think that's good. In reverse, coming out of the dark, jumping back into the past. And this is not the true past. This is what you're thinking the past is. Like an imaginative type deal. You're imagining what you want the past to be, and it's like, okay. But this Queen of Wands is bringing this, see this? From the spirit that's like on the top of her head, and that's the same thing that the Knight is focused on. This spirit, that's where the joy comes and the labor comes. This comes from the spirit. Now there's this victory in making choices. So perhaps, like I was saying in the beginning about this situation where we have to go into the past or do something that we wouldn't normally do, or something like that, where this choice needs to be made, and we wouldn't know to make this choice if it wasn't for us going through this whatever we went through before. So we are going to use our past experiences to make this choice a victorious one, and this is looking in the past with positivity. You can't be like, oh, I gotta do this, and then come out with joy and love. You know what I mean? You go in it with love and you come out with love. We're gonna save that for the end. We're gonna take this another level. Let's go a little deeper, Aquarius. Oh, we had that imagination show up again, almost in the same spot. Alright. How's that look? So, we have this Tower in reverse. This is a major. The Hangman, a major. And this Solitude is in reverse. So we are never, it reminds me, you are not alone. You are not alone. So perhaps we're failing to work with others, or this collaboration or something, there's a separation of some sort. This could be a separation of literal separation, like a dog goes somewhere, but these are all these alligators, and like what I was saying before, the alligator medicine is all about where the alligator's eyes on top of their head. So they say that the alligator's eyes on top of the head forever on the spirit. So this is like, and look, the understanding comes with that, this third eye, this spiritual, this is very spiritual. And perhaps we have to use our imagination when it comes to these tower moments, these things where you think, my house is on fire. Like I just watched a video of the house right down the street this morning on fire. It's like, okay, we're going to lose something big, but they're going to get a brand new house out of it. You know what I mean? Like that had to happen in order to avoid future worse things in the future. Almost like the car bomb thing. And this is like a group effort. You see this bumblebee? And this is a paw. So this reminds me to like pause and find your group or something, or find your spirit, your group, your spirit angels. See, his head is like, it's all the spirit. And the hangman is all about seeing things from another perspective. I'll tag that video here. Capricorn talked a lot about the perspective of things, about the way the sun moves. Now this hangman is right on top of the Fool. So perhaps we have to have a different perspective while going back. See this? This from his head right here is right here. So it's almost like we have to be focused on a different thought while going back. And these are choices, and the imagination has to be like, you have to be thinking of other better things, not just one thing. Pause, stop, and think of all the things that you could be grateful for here, because there's many. The Tower in reverse, and that is on top of the Lovers. So perhaps this tower occurred because of love, or in a relationship, or because of a choice you made, or perhaps like opposites something. And this imagination is right on the Chariot. This reminds me of like, you gotta see it to believe it, but this is like, you have to see it to achieve it. So if you don't think that you can, and if you don't see yourself doing, then you're not gonna do. So this is think therefore you are. The understanding is right on the Knight of Wands, and the Knight of Wands is very fiery, very looking for answers, not stopping until you get to and this is involving the spirit in everything we do. Before we flip over that last card, this solitude is joy. So you see the joy in everyone around. The solitude's in reverse. So you're going to find joy with groups of people. And this Ten of Pentacles is the labor of love. So what you put in, you get out. Flip over a card from here. And then I wanted to read that understanding. And here it is, number 17, understanding. After crisis and upheaval, a silence of understanding arises. It is an intensely personal experience of expanded insight onto oneself and still deeper onto the vast mystery of life. The deliverance is a state of grace. One is still and knows. Our senses are the window to the soul, and it is within the soul that the alchemy of understanding occurs. True understanding is beyond language and beyond words. While it is owned by none, it can be shared by all. It is universal. Words are the tools of understanding, but silence offers our inmost understanding that resonates gently from the heart of being. Like a smile, it cannot be borrowed. It can only be expressed. Understanding grows through self-awareness, reflection, and witnessing whatever life brings. The pain, the challenges, the attachments, and the joy. Don't turn away from the trials of hardship of life, for they cultivate understanding that calms the mind and brings peace to the heart. Profound understanding can occur in a moment when a fragment of insight clarifies a lesson, even after many lifetimes. In the right timing of things, while watching an everyday event like a leaf falling, an illuminating shift in perception occurs that reveals the extraordinary in the ordinary. Understanding can be elusive, hovering in the mist, just out of reach until, when forged by the practice of witnessing and meditation, it rises to the surface of one's consciousness. When guided by good judgment, understanding becomes wisdom. Understanding and wisdom are soulmates, for without understanding, there can be no wisdom. And without wisdom, understanding loses its purpose. Together, they shine a light on one's path ahead. Beautiful. I'm so glad I read that. Thank you. The Aquarius, before we close out, beautiful deck called the Higher Self. Let's see another beauty message from your higher self. Yeah, that Queen of Wands, she knows what she wants, and nothing, and I mean nothing, stands in her way. She does whatever she can, whatever she has to get what she wants. So if you're like that Queen of Wands, there's no wonder why there's victory here, no matter the circumstance. There we go. Full moon. Dreams and fears. It's like a two opposite. We have these dreams, and then fears. Perhaps this reminds me of nightmares. Perhaps we're having nightmares. I know this new moon is here tonight, and we will feel the lingering effects for up to 10 days. So now is when we start feeling these effects of the full moon. And not only is this new moon enraging effect, but we have a lot to do with the moon and the stars. Fear is in reverse, so perhaps it's in our dreams where we let go of fear, or because we have these dreams, fear is not even in the picture. So it says our truest life is when we are in dreams awake, by Henry David Thoreau. Have you been asking for divine guidance and direction? Pay attention to your dreams, since the answers are coming to you via your dream state. While you sleep, your spirit returns home for sheer comfort and to check in with your guides who help shed light on your current circumstances and difficult situations. In your dreams, the answers will reveal themselves as symbolic clues in order to help you. Keep a journal next to your bed to make a note of your dreams, and trust your higher self to help you decipher the symbolic message. This card may also reflect your desire to follow your dreams. If you've been questioning whether you should take a step in a direction of your dreams, your higher self is saying yes. The time is now. Do not hold off moving forward what you want, hoping that it will somehow come to fruition later. Act now and move forward fearlessly. Move forward fearlessly. This is so true. You will be supported by your higher self and spiritual team on this path. So yeah, expect the unexpected here, Aquarius, because this seems like a time where you should go with the flow, go with your dreams without fear. All right, and for our last card, waking up. We have another hangman. This is the hangman, but in reverse. So right here, it's like this bat is no longer hanging upside down. It's like walking on its feet. The rainbow is over its head. It's like a different perspective. So perhaps we have to do this in order to wake up, in order to see something from another point of view or from a different perspective. We have to like turn upside down, or we have to see it from a different perspective in order to wake up, you know what I mean? So yeah, hopefully this was helpful. You definitely have a spiritual team behind you, like a big spiritual team behind you that's willing and ready to help you. It's waiting for you to make that choice to go forward without fear. So yeah, accept that fear. Look, no shit. So yeah, now's the time. Now's the time, you heard. Now's the time. Just staying between the lines, I hear, with this determination is sitting at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, thank you, Aquarius. Happy birthday, and I hope you have a wonderful month. Don't forget to check out the weekly Lenormand readings and to come back for your monthly. Oh, and did you check your yearly and see if this went along with that? I was wondering if anyone did that this month. If you have, please leave a comment, and don't forget to subscribe if you have yet to do so already. Thank you. Love ya.